Well, Fangio was world champion, of course, 5 times, which just really shows how great his spread of his ability was. He was able to do it at the age of 47, which I think probably in modern cars would not be practical or possible. I think it was easier in some ways because it was a sport and therefore one did it for love and passion. And more difficult because I suppose the cars were not quite as good as they are today, and things could let you down. But I think if I was talking to people, young people today, I'd say if you can consider a man who was as good as Senna, Prost, Piquet, any of those guys you like, and yet was really simpatica, who raced because he loved racing, that is what he was. I mean, this man was immensely fast. Fast because he loved to drive fast, because he enjoyed it. Ethical to the point where you will never find anybody who will say one thing on him, did he have a shunt here or that there. It didn't come into the equation. And yet it was still competitive. I mean, it wasn't a walkover for him. So I think it's very difficult to get any people of the modern era to understand quite what he achieved. To build up a name as great as his is something that is quite extraordinary.